In Abdu'l-Bahá's tablet of visitation, he offers this prayer. O Lord my God, give me thy grace to serve thy loved ones. Strengthen me in my servitude to thee. Illumine my brow with the light of adoration in thy court of holiness and of prayer to thy kingdom of grandeur. Help me to be selfless at the heavenly entrance of thy gate, and aid me to be detached from all things within thy holy precincts. Lord, give me to drink from the chalice of selflessness. With its robe clothe me, and in its ocean immerse me. Make me as dust in the pathway of thy loved ones, and grant that I may offer up my soul for the earth, ennobled by the footsteps of thy chosen ones in thy path. O Lord of glory in the highest. With this prayer doth thy servant call thee at dawntide and in the night season. Fulfill his heart's desire, O Lord. Illumine his heart, gladden his bosom, kindle his light, that he may serve thy cause and thy servants. Thou art the bestower, the pitiful, the most bountiful, the gracious, the merciful, the compassionate. Abdu'l-Bahá.
In the Bahá'í Daily Readings, July 13th. O Son of Man, be thou content with me and seek no other helper, for none but me can ever suffice thee. Baha'u'llah, the Hidden Words of Baha'u'llah.
A prayer revealed by Baha'u'llah. O God, my God, glory be to thee for having guided me unto the horizon of thy revelation, illumined me with the splendors of the light of thy grace and mercy, caused me to speak forth thy praise, and given me to behold that which hath been revealed by thy pen. I beseech thee, O thou, the Lord of the kingdom of names and fashioner of earth and heaven, by the rustling of the divine lote tree, and by thy most sweet utterance, which hath enraptured the realities of all created things, to raise me up in thy name amidst thy servants. I am he who hath sought in the daytime and in the night season to stand before the door of thy bounty and to present himself before the throne of thy justice. O Lord, cast not away him who hath clung to the cord of thy nearness, and deprive not him who hath directed his steps toward thy most sublime station, the summit of glory and the supreme objective, that station wherein every atom crieth out in the most eloquent tongue, saying, earth and heaven, glory and dominion are God's, the Almighty, the All-Glorious, the most bountiful.
How can I choose to sleep, O God, my God, when the eyes of them that long for thee are wakeful because of their separation from thee? And how can I lie down to rest, whilst the souls of thy lovers are sore vexed in their remoteness from thy presence? I have committed, O my Lord, my spirit and my entire being into the right hand of thy might and thy protection, and I lay my head on my pillow through thy power, and lift it up according to thy will and thy good pleasure. Thou art in truth the preserver, the keeper, the Almighty, the most powerful. By thy might, I ask not whether sleeping or waking, but that which thou dost desire. I am thy servant, and in thy hands. Do thou graciously aid me to do what will shed forth the fragrance of thy good pleasure. This truly is my hope and the hope of them that enjoy near access to thee. Praise be thou, O Lord of the worlds. Baha'u'llah.
O Lord, I have turned my face into thy kingdom of oneness and am immersed in the sea of thy mercy. O Lord, enlighten my sight by beholding thy light in this dark night, and make me happy by the wine of thy love in this wondrous age. O Lord, make me hear thy call, and open before my face the doors of thy heaven, so that I may see the light of thy glory and become attracted to thy beauty. Verily, thou art the giver, the generous, the merciful, and forgiving. Abdul Baha.
O my Lord, I have drawn nigh unto thee in the depths of this darksome night, confiding in thee with the tongue of my heart, trembling with joy at the sweet scents that blow from thy realm, the all-glorious, calling unto thee, saying, O my Lord, no words do I find to glorify thee, no way do I see for the bird of my mind to soar upward to the kingdom of holiness. For thou, in thy very essence, art sanctified above those tributes, and in thy very being art beyond the reach of those praises which are offered thee by the people that thou have created. In the sanctity of thy own being hast thou ever been exalted above the understanding of the learned among the company on high, and forever wilt thou remain enwrapped within the holiness of thy own reality, unreached by the knowledge of those dwellers in thy exalted kingdom who glorify thy name. O God, my God, how can I glorify and describe thee inaccessible as thou art, immeasurable, high, and sanctified art thou above every description and praise.
O God, my God, have mercy then upon my helpless state, my poverty, my misery, my abasement. Give me to drink from the generous cup of thy grace and forgiveness. Stir me with the sweet sense of thy love. Gladden my bosom with the light of thy knowledge. Purify my soul with the mysteries of thy oneness. Raise me to life with the gentle breeze that cometh from the gardens of thy mercy, till I sever myself from all else save thee, and lay hold upon the hem of thy garment of grandeur, and consign to oblivion all that is not thee, and be companioned by sweet breaths that waft during thy days, and attain unto the faithfulness at thy threshold of holiness, and arise to serve thy cause, and to be humble before thy loved ones, and in the presence of thy favored ones, to be nothingness itself. Verily art thou the helper, the sustainer, the exalted, the most generous. O God, my God, I beg of thee, by the dawning of the light of thy beauty that hath illumined all the earth, and by the glance of thy divine compassion's eye that considereth all things, and by the surging sea of thy bestowals in which all things are immersed, and by thy streaming clouds of bounty raining down gifts upon the essences of all created things, and by the splendors of thy mercy that existed before ever the world was, to help thy chosen ones to be faithful, and assist thy loved ones to serve at thine exalted threshold, and cause them to gain victory over all the battalions of thy might that overpowereth all things, and reinforce them with a great fighting host from out of the concourse on high. O my Lord, they are weak souls standing at thy door. They are paupers in thy court, desperate for thy grace, in dire need of thy succor, turning their faces toward the kingdom of oneness, yearning for the bounties of thy bestowal. O my Lord, flood thou their minds with thy holy light, Cleanse thou their hearts with the grace of thine assistance. Gladden their bosoms with the fragrance of the joys that waft from the company above. Make bright their eyes by beholding the signs and tokens of thy might. Cause them to be ensigns of purity, the banners of sanctity waving high above all creatures on the summits of the earth. Make thou their words to move hearts which are even as solid rock. May they arise to serve thee and dedicate themselves to the kingdom of thy divinity and set their faces toward the realm of thy self-subsistence, and spread far and wide thy signs, and be illumined by the streaming lights, and unfold thy hidden mysteries. May they guide thy servants unto gentle waters, and to the fountain of thy mercy that welleth and leapeth in the midmost heart of the heaven of thy oneness. May they hoist the sail of detachment upon the ark of salvation, and move over the seas of thy knowledge. May they spread wide the pinions of unity, and by their aid soar up to the kingdom of thy singleness, to become servants whom the supreme concourse will applaud, whose praises the dwellers of thine all-glorious kingdom will utter their cry of the most great glad tidings. May they, in their longing to meet thee, invoke and pray unto thee, intoning the wondrous orisons at the dawn of light. O my Lord, who disposest all things, shedding their tears at morning tide and even, yearning to pass the shadow of thy mercy that endeth never.
Help them, O my Lord, under all conditions. Support them at all times with thy angels of holiness, they who are thy invisible hosts, thy heavenly battalions who bring down to defeat the massed armies of this nether world. Verily, thou art the mighty, the powerful, the strong, the all-encompassing, the one who hath dominion over all that is. Abdul Baha.